welcome if you're new here. I'm Lex and I'm so excited to be back today with another video. For today's video, I'm going to take you through my evening routine. I'm going to keep it really aesthetic and cozy. Basically, this is my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5. As you guys know, I do work from home, so that's a plus. I don't really have to commute and I don't really have to get ready or unready or anything. Once I'm done with work, I can typically jump right into some chores, starting dinner, doing different things like that. So I do realize my 5 to 9 might look a little different than people who do work in office or something like that, but I'm very lucky to work from home. So this is really what a typical evening looks like for me, my fiance, and our dog. This is kind of how I like to romanticize my evenings, how I like to keep the mundane, the normal stuff kind of more fun, is by enjoying the time that I have off after work and trying to get some things done, but also relaxing. I get done working before Mitchell. He does work in office, so there's a little bit of a time gap in between that, but it kind of works out good because I can typically get some house chores done really quickly and start dinner, and then it works out perfect. We can eat and then we can go for a walk or do something. Now that the weather has finally took a turn in Pennsylvania, I'm so excited to have our evening walks back and just walk Coors, be outside. I'm just waiting for the weather to fully turn, and then we'll get our deck ready, we'll get our grill out. I can't wait to grill and cook out, but for the time being, this is really what a typical evening routine in my life looks like. I think it's really important to love the life that you created for yourself. Really try hard to romanticize a very basic life. If I'm being honest, I do love these little moments, even though they're mundane, even though most people have the same similar moments as me. I love it and I'm very thankful for my life. So I wanted to share that with you guys. I did a morning routine not too long ago and that went over well. So I was all right, it's time for an evening routine. I won't do too much yapping in this video because I am one to yap, but I'll try to keep it to a minimum. I want this video to remain aesthetic and cozy. I want you to be able to plop it on, just watch it in the background. Hopefully this inspires you to romanticize your life, romanticize your evenings, and even though we do work, we can still have a nice evening, and it doesn't have to be full of anything crazy or exciting. The small little things are things we can love about life. So without further ado, let's just jump right into the video. Okay guys, I'm starting off this evening routine by taking off my bedding on my bed and finally washing it. That was on my to-do list this morning and I never got around to doing it, so that's fine, no big deal. We're just gonna do it now. But of course, Coors is gonna fight me the entire time I'm trying to take everything off the bed, so just ignore that. Ever since I got Coors, honestly, I've learned a new level of patience. I will say that. Puppies teach you patience, and French bulldogs are very much bulldogs, and they're stubborn, and they don't listen. But that's okay. He is my little buddy, even though he is bad boy Coors. And then you see me here, I'm just going to unload the dishwasher real quick before I start dinner. That way when I clean up dinner, it will be super easy to just put everything into the dishwasher. I don't know about you guys, but for me, when I'm going to cook, my hair is up in a hair clip or a hair tie. It is out of the way. My hair is very long, so it needs to be put back when I cook anything because it will be in the food otherwise. So no thank you, my hair will be up in a clip for everyone's safety. idea how to cut an onion properly, if you can't tell. But it gets cut, so that's all that matters. My favorite part about my evening routine is cooking dinner when it is golden hour and it's sunny out. Like the sun sets on the side of the house, so it comes into the house and the kitchen so nicely. But I try to do a bunch of aesthetic sounds. However, when I do cook, I love to have music playing. This is the part of the video where I'm going to mute the rest of it. I'll have music in the background, but just so you know, that's why I'm muting, because I will be listening to music. So, on that note, Alexa, play Kelsey Ballerini on Spotify everywhere.
This is Kelsey Ballerini from Spotify playing on the Everywhere group.
I don't know what it is, but one of those chores I always put off is literally folding and putting away the laundry. I don't mind folding as much. Putting it away is like no fun to me, mostly because my dresser, Mitchell's dresser, and our closets are stuffed. So we need to do a declutter video and a declutter day here really soon, because maybe I wouldn't dread this chore so much if like I didn't have to shove my clothes into my dresser. In our house, we don't make dinner every single night, but I do try to aim for 2 to 3 times a week of like an intentional sit-down dinner, and then we can just like sit and chat. But we definitely don't have strict rules around here. We just go with the flow with whatever we want to do for dinner that evening. And typically whatever vegetable we make for dinner, I do keep a little bit to the side for Coors so he can also eat something other than, dog food. And for this evening, it was a little chilly outside, but it was sunny, so we totally took advantage and went for a walk. I'm hoping this spring weather is here to stay because I have missed my hot girl walks so badly. There is genuinely nothing I love more than being able to be outside, walking around, feeling the sun, just, oh, my favorite. And when it comes to like house chores, cleaning up after dinner, doing laundry, anything like that, we don't really have like a set roles or who does what or anything like that. We kind of just both work as a team. If it needs done, one of us is gonna do it. We help each other out. So that's how it works in our house. Again, it's just like easygoing, and that's always worked really good for us. But I'm interested to hear, do you guys like separate chores in your house? Do you have a routine, like a distinguished one or anything like that? Because our house, we just kind of go with the flow. I do think that would change one day when we do have kids. But while it's just been us two, this totally works for us. However, I do have to admit that taking out the trash is just not a chore that I do in this house. So that's a strict Mitchell chore. And typically after dinner, after we've gone on our walk, after we've cleaned up everything, we just sit, relax, kind of do our own thing. Sometimes we'll watch a movie, we'll watch a show, we'll hang out, we'll do our own separate things. Like this night, Mitchell wanted to play video games with his nephew, so he did that. And I wanted to watch Gilmore Girl reruns and kind of just sit on my phone and just unwind from the day. So that's exactly what we did. And then when it hits about 8:30, I'm ready to get in the shower, do my skincare, get my pajamas on, and then close down the house, close all the curtains, make sure the windows are shut, lock the doors, all that stuff. And then I like to get into bed and start reading a book to wind down and kind of relax my brain before I fall asleep. And it would not be a true, genuine nighttime routine of mine if Coors did not steal something that he wasn't supposed to have. Like, he has my sports bra in this video, and he is running around with it with the zoomies as we chase him. So that is such a very real, genuine moment in my house because Coors is a little sneak and always has something. He's always up to no good, if I'm being totally honest. It never fails that we are both so tired and so ready to get into bed, and Coors has to cause some form of chaos in the house before we can get into bed. Now that the house is all closed up, I'm gonna get into bed. I'm gonna pull out my Kindle. I'm gonna read a few chapters. Coors finally is done being a menace, and we are going to end our night routine here. If you made it to the end of the video, I want to thank you so much for watching all the way through. I'm so glad that you're here. Really hope you enjoyed my cozy after work routine, evening routine, I keep saying it wrong, my 5 to 9 after my 9 to 5, like my evening routine basically. I really hope you guys enjoyed it and this inspires you to romanticize your life. If you're new here, I just want to give you the reminder, my name's Lex and I'm so excited that you're here and I hope you stick around. So feel free to like, comment, subscribe, leave me any comments. I always try to get back to any comments that I have. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you feel inspired and I just want to thank you guys so much for being here. And yeah, that's about it. So I can't wait to see you guys in my next video. Bye!